Welcome back, my dear student. Let's actually start by taking out this message variable there. All right, in registration.php, that should be right here. Let's just take this guy out. We're not gonna need him for now. Maybe we're not gonna ever need him again. So sorry for him. We moved on already, right, guys? All right. So right now this is not doing anything. That's fine. We'll make it work. So the next thing that I want to do here is actually loop through this errors array and find out if we have any problems here. And if we do, we want to either register the user or not. All right, so let's actually create a for each loop right here. And we are going to take apart that associative array. We're going to take the key out and the value. And we're just going to say if the key is empty, all right, then, well, not the key, the value actually, then we want to register the user. And of course we're going to be using our register beautiful function right here that we have not tested yet. And we're going to take in the username and the email and the password. Still have not. And then of course we want to log in the user. We have not created this function. We will. All right. So username and the password. All right. We need to create a function. And then we need to test everything out. We have written a lot of code here, guys. So I suggest you start putting some comments on each of your functionalities. And so that way you can start debugging this later on if something is wrong. All right. All right. Let's actually go ahead and create our login user functionality. And let's actually include, we need to include here something. We need to include our functions.php there, because if we don't, it's not going to work. So if I remember correctly, and that's what I'm trying to remember what it actually is, we need to go out a little bit to our admin, and then we need to go to functions.php. There we go. If you have some type of error on your path, your whole page will break. All right, so make sure that it is working. So in DB, let me see something here. In DB we have a session start. We don't have a session start on DB. That's fine. We do have a session start right here. We could just put this all the way up here. That's fine. All right, so let's start breaking this down. This is a big function here. Let's just take all this out and function here, login user. All right, we need to fix that in a minute. Of course this would be the username. Jeez, there we go, and the email. All right, let's take that out of here, and we can say login user here. I told you guys I was going to take it from a beginner's level to an intermediate level, so try to keep up with me. There we go. I'm just going to take all that out, and look at that. Beautiful, right? All right, and let's go back to functions, and here we are going to be trimming our variables. Let's actually trim it right here. Hopefully it doesn't create a problem. We're escaping it, then we're trimming it. I don't like to make it like this since it's not clear what we're doing. I don't want you to, let's just trim it. That's fine. Let's just trim it here. And we'll trim the password as well. There we go. I like to write it up like this sometimes and not put functions and functions together, just because I want you guys to understand exactly what we're doing. And plus I wanted to make it clear since I'm not writing a lot of comments here. All right, so let's make this here, clean this up a little bit. And I already can see that we could use our redirect function right here. All right, but we're gonna leave that for later when we test this out. Right now we need to also include our connection. All right. And this is verifying, setting all the what it needs. So let's look at this real quick and let's see where we at. All right. The next thing for us to do would be to actually put some type of user notice here telling the user that something is wrong with their form. All right. Now we still need to work on our functions.php. This might not be 100% yet, so we need to replace this with our redirect function that we have. We also need to just make this a little better. All right, and we might need a little work here as well. But on the next lecture, we are going to be modifying our form here just to give the user some notification as to what is wrong with their information. And then after all that, we're going to test this out. If something is wrong, we're going to fix it. All right. See you in the next lecture.